Hey out there, it's Wake Angel 2001. Is the camera a bit too tight? I'll pull it out a little bit in case in case you can't see what I'm doing. Yep, we're doing another unboxing. Yes, I have told people to stop sending me stuff, but there was still a couple of people who had sent me things before I made that last video, and there's always a couple little exceptions, like for people that had been waiting a long time, or that we had agreed that they would send something a long time ago and they just never got around to it until now. So there are some exceptions, so that we are still going to get a few of these little unboxings. So this is from someone named Ingrid. That name does sound familiar to me, but Ingrid, if you just heard your own name, then you know. So we're cutting into this. I really do feel like Ingrid is a parent's name, because I don't think anybody in the recent generation has been named Ingrid. Like, I don't know, it's like I never met an Ingrid who was my age or younger. It's just not a thing that's happened to me in my life. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know what communities live around here. Okay, box is opened. Got a big old mass surrounded by white tissue paper, containing a ball of bubble wrap, and inside of that, a warning sticker that says that don't give it to children because they might suffocate. Ooh, this is a nice one. A Freeriders Sonic figure. Yep, specifically the Freeriders one. You can tell because of the shoes and the open hands. He doesn't have any accessories, there's no board, he doesn't even have his shades, but that is most definitely a Freerider Sonic. And missing accessories aside, he appears to be in tip-top shape. All the joints move. They're a little bit loose, but not so loose that he won't be able to hold a pose. Yep, interesting. Alright, so we got the Freerider Sonic figure. Alright, so I'm going to have to contact this person, see what exactly it is they expect me to do with this, and I will, of course, have to date it. This is the first package I received in June, so this is the first June item. Yeah. Booyah. Okay, so I guess I do have a lot of stuff on my table that I'm working on right now, so I guess, this little OC, I started painting it. Put down the base purple layer, just gotta put in her details next. Oh, this is gonna be pretty interesting. It's, I'm making a Shantae. Yeah. Here's the body that I'm working on so far. It used to be a Go-Go Tamago figure from the Big Hero 6 animated series. Not the movie, the animated series. Couple of interesting factoids about Shantae. First of all, the model from which this head was 3D printed, Corey Sonic Fan, of course, made it printable for me, but it was actually made by a particular artist. A very interesting artist, which the backstory of which would be quite interesting to you, and I am talking as filler because I didn't open the page beforehand. Here we go. Rafa Knight, or as their DeviantArt name is, Alesis Knight. Now, Rafa Knight is a very particular 3D modeler who has worked for Archie Publications in the past and made the 3D models of the Freedom Fighters. So they exist as 3D models because of Rafa Knight. So if you, again, Alesis Knight, that is spelled ELESIS-KNIGHT, you know, Alesis-Knight. And that is how you can look them up on DeviantArt. Really talented 3D artist. I'm looking at an amazingly rendered young Link. I see what looks like a handsome Waluigi, Nicole Watterson. And specifically were the ones that made the 3D models that I used to make this Princess Sally figure. The boots and the head, those are based off of the actual 3D model made by this artist. And I just find it personally amusing that here I am getting a 3D model of a character that doesn't have an official 3D model so that I can print it out. and it's made by the same artist who created the only official 3D models of Princess Sally and the rest of the Freedom Fighters. It just seems like, you know, like something about having to do with destinies being intertwined, like everything comes back to Sonic. And speaking of intertwined destinies, when I was at work today, during my lunch break, I was able to watch a little bit of SMT's stream where she was playing Miitopia, and she was up to the desert level, and she made one of the Mii's Shantae. That was one of the main people from the town who she had to rescue their face. So like, it just seems that somehow, some way, like some people are just involved in what I do with custom toys, like intertwined fates, shared destinies, that kind of thing. I don't know. There's also one more thing. I have been making progress on the Antoine Decoullier figure. Now, is his surname in the cartoon Antoine Depardieu or Antoine Decoullier? Because, like, the Decoullier thing is pretty much how I'd always known him by when he was in the comic book, but during the Super Genesis Wave arc, they introduced the Depardieu name. So they never actually did say his surname in the cartoon, so was it actually that? It just never came up? Anyway, I modified the body with a little, a Mega Construx peg, so that the head goes on. It has this little uniform turtleneck thing going on there. Of course, it easily pops off, but, you know, that it doesn't come off so easily that it'll fall off, but it has perfect friction for turning. And I had to, you know, paint it, but do a lot more modifications to the body. If anyone's wondering what the base toy is, it is an Aggretsuko figure. The fox guy who's always slacking and on his phone. No, not that one. Not her. Here it is. Uukami, or Ookami. I forgot how to pronounce that name. I should watch the show again. It's a good show. It's on Netflix. It's made by the Sanryu animation company, the same people that made Hello Kitty. And it's basically How to Be an Adult, the anime. I love that show, and I will always sing its praises. And here I am using the toys from it to make Sonic characters, because, again, things that I like just seem to feed into other things that I like in my life. It's nice. It's a nice thing. Okay, so I guess that's enough. We saw the unboxing. You guys got a preview of what I'm working on. You excited? Oh, I found out that the Go-Go Tamago figure's helmet is actually removable. I mean, I broke it in the process of removing it, but I was able to save the front piece. I mean, I ended up not having to use the head because I got that nice 3D model to print out, but yeah, that's what happened. Just interesting that I was able to do that. Okay, so this is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.